Why hello there, and welcome back to my daily long play stream, where I play through whatever my current game is at the moment for a couple hours almost every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. I'm playing through, as you can see, Red Dead Redemption, and I'm playing the Xbox 360 version of this game on an Xbox One via backwards compatibility, specifically an Xbox One X. Not that that's going to matter much for this stream. I started this game yesterday. It's going to make me do this every time, I suppose, because it is in backwards compatibility mode. I started this game yesterday because it's one of the games that's been on my backlog list for the longest. And that's not to say that it's been on there ever since the game came out. But it is a game that I've always been at least somewhat interested in, and I picked it up, physical copy of it, a few years ago for like $3. I think the price of this game has gone up since then, but whatever. Yeah. And this has been on my backlog list since actually last year, so it's actually more than a year I've been intending to get around to this game, and I'm finally doing it. I looked up online, and apparently this is about a 60-hour game. So I could very well be streaming this for about the same amount of time that I streamed Sekiro. Of course, that game took us that long because I was not very good at it. This game is just long. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I just got through, within a short period of time, both Ori and the Will-O-Wisp and Doom Eternal. Two of my most anticipated games of the year that came out around the same time. And now, I don't really have any particular game coming out anytime soon that I'm going to be playing. So that means I have plenty of time to sink into this one. Here I am. We're at this ranch of this lady, kind lady, who paid to have our bullet wounds healed and gave us this shanty shack to live in. I don't know what you'd call it. We have a horse. I looked up some information online. As you recall from yesterday's stream, I had trouble distinguishing which horse was actually mine. And apparently my horse always has this saddle with these this stuff on it, these like bags on the side of it. So hopefully that'll help me remember which horse is actually mine. It's not that it matters in terms of like, oh, if you get caught riding someone else's horse, you'll go to jail, like Elder Scrolls style, but your horse does level up and gain more stamina the more you ride it. So you should probably ride the same horse as much as you can. I'm hoping that I'm interpreting that right, and that this is in fact that same horse I had already leveled up, but I don't actually know for sure. Okay, so today I have a mission to go out and undertake, which is to look for this snake oil salesman, this merchant of various different oils and medicines. And I think it involves going here. But before I do that, I just want to confirm from the journal that that is in fact the case. Can teach you various wilderness lore. Remember the Strangers and Freaks missions from GTA 5? Well, they're here too as well. But I'm actually looking for the thing that shows the previous dialogue. it's under the back button here. Because I can't remember for sure if that is the name of the person I'm trying to find. Oh well, I'll take a chance. That's right. Let's go to the map. Set a waypoint here. And have our horse's handy-dandy GPS navigation system, or sat-nav as the Brits would call it, guide us to where we need to go. It was an optional upgrade for this horse. I think it was $500. But the dealer said it was a discount from the normal price. That's right, folks. Not only are my jokes bad, but they're also poorly told. The best of both worlds. So yeah, I already have the feeling that this is going to be a much more leisurely game than my previous one, Doom Eternal. But you know what? I'm okay with that. That game's constant, that game's high difficulty curve and its constant throbbing rock metal music definitely made for an exhausting experience after a while, so having a nice, more relaxing game like this is probably a good tonic. A little more mellow, a little more drawn out, a little less demanding. Of course, how funny would it be if Doom Eternal enemies started showing up randomly in this? How would John Marston handle the, that walking brain with a turret on it? Or that annoying boss with the shield and the shotgun that I had to keep fighting over and over again? I think I fought that thing 8 times. Let's go. Certainly didn't help that I was immune to the super weapons like the BFG and the Crucible, but whatever. That's not this game at all. Okay, so I determined yesterday that the red bar on the right is my dead eye meter. Determines how much and how long I can use my slowing time down ability. Sorry, I had to, sorry about that. I had to adjust my mic a little bit. It's starting to lean a little more than I was comfortable with. I'm sure having the mic fall down in the middle of a stream like that, it would not sound good. By the way, I am keeping an occasional eye in the chat, just in case anyone pops in. Should be a little easier for me to do that, especially in scenes like this. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I did watch the Digital Foundry video on this, on the Xbox One X enhancements for this game, and it is in fact at a native 4K 3840 by 2160p resolution. And it's still running at 30 frames a second, though I do believe it runs better than it did on original hardware. And I think there was something about the filtering, that anti-scopic filtering, yeah, whatever, that is better about this. Okay. Sorry, horse.
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Sounds like it.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
So is he wasted?
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
Yeah, use your focus meter.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough.
Alright, looks like I'll be riding a horse and buggy here. Or carriage.
Just sit up straight, will you?
Alright, looks like this is the guy I'm looking for, so that's good news.
Head for Armadillo, friend. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me.
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. Good Lord, it's those scoundrels once again.
Huh, that one nearly gave me a haircut.
Yep, I figured something like this was going to happen. That thing on the top, is that guy's health bar? This person I'm supposed to be protecting?
You're killing me! Get back on the damn road!
I'm following the meter. I'm following where the game is, in the face.
More where that came from! Excellent work, sir! Push on to Armadillo!
Okay, this guy is,
I don't believe it! More of the gutter snipes!
That's better.
It's getting really cold!
Okay, I know I shot that guy already.
There's Armadillo! Faster, John! Faster!
Ah, crap.
Dad, I embrace you.
For Christ's sake, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Take me into your arms!
We're
Well,
here.
he's a
Stay
drama
with me.
queen, isn't he?
Where the devil are we?
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Really? You were calling me an outlaw
Coming from you, I
not
doubt
2
that
minutes
means
ago.
much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Alright. So it turns out it's pretty hard to shoot a moving target when you yourself are on a moving vehicle and do it in real time. It's unfortunate that I ran out of the old Deadeye juice near the end of that mission, but hey, you know what? I made it through. I'm glad this game has not made me replay any sequences so far. Or maybe I've just been fortunate enough to just get through all these situations on the first try. Said it once, I'll say it again. There has to be a better way of making games difficult than making you replay the same sequences over and over again. I don't know what that is, but there has to be a better way. Alright. That's right, I left my horse at that one spot. Oh dear, that could be an issue. Oh. Apparently the horse either followed us or it just heard me from all the way over there. Alright, well, here we are. The fact that this horse came to me proves that it is in fact my horse. So that's good news. Let's take a look at the map here. I have a feeling I'm going to be seeing a lot of this map over the course of my time playing this game. Oh, by the way, I checked on the internet.com, about the location of this. Apparently, this game takes place across 2 fictional U.S. states. New Austin, which I guess is this game's version of Texas, and I guess the other one would be New Mexico, and then this is a fictitious state in Mexico right here. So, yeah. I don't know why they would go through the trouble of making up states, but whatever. Alright, so we have Strangers and Freaks mission here. And we have the old, another Bonnie McFarlane mission there. I don't believe, what's this thing? Movie house. Yeah, that's right. This is in the early 1900s, so theoretically they would have a movie house. I'm going to head back to the old ranch here, though. And as always, I am pointing in the wrong direction when I set the marker there. So let's get turned around here. There we go.
Come on.
That Deadeye meter sure does take a long time to fill. I wonder if I'll be able to upgrade it at some point in the future so it fills faster.
Let's go.
A more immediate question might be if I go to bed and sleep for 6 hours, will that refill it completely? It's already at the halfway point, so I'm not going to worry about it. By the time I get to the ranch, it might be all the way filled. Coyotes. Another stranger mission. So yeah, I was able to figure out what game I'm going to be doing for tonight's Retro Monday stream. I'm going to be doing Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Using my RGB modded SNES Junior, that is, with the OSSC, as always.
Someone don't like me much.
Shooting at me for some reason. Hey, you didn't help us? We're gonna shoot you. What? I noticed they didn't shoot at these guys as they passed by. Excuse me. Sorry, folks. So yeah, I'll be doing that tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's actually a game I don't really have all that much experience playing. See, I had a NES back in the day, but not, well, I mean by back in the day, I mean around the mid-90s, hand-me-down system. But I never had a Super Nintendo until this one that I got right here. So my experience with the 2D Mario games is more about Mario 3.
How are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Okay, so I guess I can understand her thinking by having me drive, but here's the problem. I'm also likely going to be the one defending this thing from
If you don't mind, I'd really
bandits.
like to get moving.
If they start
You're
attacking
looking
us.
much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
I think she should be the one driving, and I should be the one riding shotgun with my rifle.
No, miss.
Just saying.
I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
Because to be perfectly honest, with the way it's set up right now, me doing the driving and the
You
shooting,
can't be a
she's
rancher in
kind
this
of dead
kind
weight.
of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
GTA-style chatter when driving a car. Except it's, carriage. Excuse
I
me.
think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Can I go any faster
You
than
never
this?
did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Well, thankfully, I did not end up... So I misinterpreted where the,
Try to stay on the road?
I am on the road, I just took a wrong turn, that's all. It's alright, miss, you don't have to get all... whatever. Like how eloquent and articulate I am? I'm holding the left trigger to try thinking I can, that's the brake, but that's not.
But it does okay for us.
See, they reference a real place in this game, Manhattan, but then they make up a fake Texas
Most important
name.
thing for you right now is get yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Okay, so I guess this is the game introducing me to the concept of buying stuff. Barber and dentist. Wow, I didn't think that those two required a similar skill set, but hey, you never know.
Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Hello, sir.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them. Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, come see me. That was a hell of a storm last month. Hell of a storm.
So tobacco refills the Deadeye meter. And this thing refuels your horse's stamina.
Hello?
Alright. Yeah, I bet you dollars to donuts that when this mission is done, she's gonna say, alright, I can take this carriage back myself. I'll see you later, and leaving me here stranded. I bet you she's gonna do that.
Thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
I've already been shot several times, but okay. Hot and cold baths. Okay. Because a cold bath would be cheaper, right? Couldn't I just take the train? Doesn't the train go right by the ranch? You can now purchase and rent properties.
Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore. I'm gonna cut you a new hole.
You think I'm a joke?
Get away from her.
Thank Jesus, get out of here! Help me!
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Maybe it's time to think about a different line of business.
I probably should have shot that guy's gun out of his hand. And other benefits. Alright. I'm guessing that was deliberately placed next to me so I would notice it. I don't know if that was a scripted situation or if that was a, some sort of algorithm or something. I don't know. Looks like we could rent this place or purchase it, or I don't know. Looks like it's, what is this? Road and lodging. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was a saloon that I would... Oh, there is a saloon there. I don't know. Let's take a look at the general store. Actually, let's take a look at this town in general. We got, Charlie Utter Freight and Mail. No, passenger freight service. Southwestern Railroad Company. There's the saloon. Produce. Tools. I'm looking for the general store. Hey, look, a gunsmith. Maybe I'll mosey into here and see what they got. Howdy, howdy. What's up? What? Okay, I could buy ammo here, but not anything else. Alright. Okay, I imagine the game will introduce me to the concept of buying a new gun whenever it deems it to be appropriate. Which is apparently not now. Where is that general store? There it is. Alright, Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
Reyes is as
Hi there.
I keep foreign and Jewish-made goods out of my store. Help our American families.
Okay, it's alright. What? All towns, settlements, landmarks, and hideouts in that part of the map allows fast travel from camp. Alright. Horse pills, more stamina. These are horse deeds. You might be surprised, but I have no interest in a thing that only lasts a certain amount of time. I only have $96. I don't actually need any of this stuff at the moment. I just wanted to get a sense of what these stores have to offer. Let's find out how much it costs to rent or purchase one of these places.
I hear that they threw the nose for raccoon meat over the border.
Let's take a look at the... Guess it's not going to show me a map of an interior location.
You heard anything about that boy that went missing a few days back?
You want to spend some time?
I guess this is it right here. $50. Okay. Again, I'm not necessarily in the market for something like that at the moment, but I probably will be at some point. Just like to get a little more money, that's all. Alright.
Keep your eyes open, mister.
Don't understand the point of that side door entrance, but whatever. It's not far enough from the main one to make a difference. Alright, let's take a look at the map here and see what our next missions have to offer. What's this death thing over here? Wanted poster, 5-finger fillet. Oh, that's a friend apparently. Hello, let's talk to him.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. The only way out for you is down, son. 6 feet down.
No, not interested in that.
You're in way over your head, son.
You sound drunk. It says friend. And he wants to duel me. That's not...
How'd you like? I want it between the eyes. Quick, no pain. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
Yeah. Okay, how come I can still hear you as if you're right still behind me like that? That's not... I'm not interested in what you've got to offer. Okay. Let me, go back to the map here. It looks like we have another mission here. I mean, I suppose we should try to find the stagecoach. Didn't they say it was right behind the train station? that dumb thing. That's what that is. No, thank you. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna watch this train arrive. Tumbleweed. I don't think there's an option to get on the train for anything. Looks like it's for both passengers and freight. Mostly freight, though. An awful lot of wood on this platform. Seems bigger than it should be. I don't know. Guess they only had a few passengers to drop off. Alright. Let's head to the stagecoach then. Bye, train. Maybe I could have just jumped on that and hitched a ride to who knows where. Right.
Where do you want to alight?
Yeah, no. There we go.
You go to sleep. I won't have to listen to you.
$9. Actually, seems like a lot of money for that, but whatever. Just skip to the destination. Now, if I remember correctly, in GTA 4, you actually spent more money to skip the whole sequence of you being driven there. In a taxi ride. Alright, lots of horses here today. Doggy. Alright. I start the game in Armadillo to drive back to here. Go back to Armadillo, now to come back here.
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you can say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
You're the one who insisted on me calling you Miss McFarlane.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in bar fights out of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left. I tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Yep.
Listen, can you help me?
Possibly.
I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Yeah. Well, should be easier for me to mount my horse because I know which one is mine now. It's this one. Oh. Thought she was coming, running after me like I forgot something.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll hold down the A button.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
How are you, Miss McFarland?
Hello. Ah.
Whoa!
That's it.
Come on.
Herd the cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Ain't that hard, is it?
Get running them. Ride this way.
Alright. A little bit of a Twilight Princess style herd the sheep, except it's cows.
Let's go.
I mean, yes, we're gonna have to shoot some bandits to defend them, right? Where are we going?
Keep going, Mr. Marston.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out of the far pasture for grazing.
Okay.
Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Keep moving. Stay with him. Keep that herd together.
Let's go.
Now. Barney's gonna love this.
That's a big herd for your first time.
It's a little hard for me to get the hang of driving this horse here. Alright. I suppose that's all of them. Hey, someone in the chat. How's it going?
Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch. Come on, boys.
Yeah, this is my first time playing this game. It's been on my to-do list for a couple years, and I'm finally getting to it. It's especially useful because this is a long game, supposedly 60 hours, and I don't have any current games coming out anytime soon that I want to get. Or that I can get at the moment. So yeah, I'm just playing a little bit of this. I have plenty of time to play it. To check my list of games I'm interested in that are coming out this year to see when the next one is actually being released, but at the moment there's not going to be any of them coming out anytime soon. At least I don't think. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. I can either stay around here, help her out with something else, or I could go back into town, help the marshal. Hey, is there that? It's that guy again. Alright, I guess I'll head back into town. Oh yeah, I forgot to look up the voice actor behind that marshal. He sounds familiar, but I don't know. Wait, what? Stop. Okay, for some reason I misinterpreted that X. Okay, let's head back to the road.
Come on.
Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. No problem. Hope you enjoy, Warriors, whatever that is, or Karuki, or shoot, whatever. I hope you enjoy the game you're playing. Nowadays, we need to have a good game to keep us, occupied. Especially if you have to stay inside all day, every day, which is a good chance you might have to. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. This one should keep me entertained for quite a while. Although, unfortunately, I do work at an essential job, so I still work 5 days a week. I don't have quite that much time to play. But whatever. Oops, sorry. My fault, I was on the wrong side of the path. Alright. Guess I'm getting a little bit better at riding to Armadillo. It did not take as long as last time. I'll see if I can get better at slowing down and hitching my horse to a thing here. Alright. Handing out the guns. Not a good sign.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. Right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits. We're getting drunk and murdering settlers.
That sounds bad.
They went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Sounds to me like a bloody good time.
Hey, wait up!
But yeah, I forgot to look up the voice actor behind this Marshall. He sounds familiar. Fortunately, it's a little bit harder for me to place the voices of video game characters,
I did.
or I guess like cartoon characters or something when I can't see their face.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times are changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunko artist I've never met.
Look, vultures.
Might just be a dead critter. Marston, take a look. Eli, you too.
Okay, I don't know what this has to do with the situation at hand.
Whoa there.
But whatever.
Survivors here, Marshal.
Oh.
Man, this don't look too good.
You're right.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun.
Ah.
Let's go.
We'll head for Ridgewood Farm. See if they know anything.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men. As much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Oddfellows Rest?
Not such a thing.
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood.
I can see more vultures up ahead.
We best take a look, boys.
Easy.
Looks like whoever these bandits are leaving a trail of bodies in their wake. Yep.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. The scumbags must still be around.
Come on. Come on, let's ride. They can't have got too far.
Sons of bitches!
If you want to run a gang of outlaws, Marston.
This is too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. Split up and search the area. John, you check the buildings in the barn.
Well, since I'm investigating inside these buildings, I assume I have to get off my horse. Oh look, everyone else is off their horse as well. Get off your high horse, sir. Alright, let's see what we've got here.
No one here! Let's go!
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Oh. And I put my gun away. Well, that ain't a good sight.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys, we need to get into that house right now.
God damn it!
Okay, what? I did not switch the gun to the pistol. I suppose I didn't need to use it there, but whatever. I missed. Dagnammit. That is not a very good cover for them to try to hide behind.
Gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, this seems like a good time to switch to the pistol. If I had a shotgun, that'd be different. Hey, look, I got $5. Okay. Like my shooting? No, of course not. It's terrible.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? I'm gonna enjoy this!
Okay, I guess.
We're in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
Thank you.
Come on.
Right. Head for the shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
They did
I guess I did the wrong time to
Looks all clear, fellas.
trigger the slow
Let's check
motion
up on
mode.
the farmers.
I mean, I would like to loot some bodies if that's possible, but
My apologies, mister.
is there like a back door? Dagnammit. Fine, stupid game.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You boogie men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
Shut up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
Mount up, boy. We gotta get after those bandits. All right, let's find those bastards.
Go.
All right, do some bandit hunting here.
What's your favorite wave shit anyway, Marshal?
just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. He was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
Wait, who's that up there? You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys! Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
Unfortunately, the game has me equipped with the wrong weapon.
Get ready, boys. Here they come. Kill those rapists. Hellfire. Can't cut down, Marston. No innocents need to die today.
This ain't good, friend!
We're gonna burn Fort Mercer to the ground! Look out! Here comes some more of them bastards! Look out! They're coming at us from all sides!
What now?
So I missed one of them.
You'll pay for what you did at Ridgewood!
Being low on health, I guess. Okay, what?
None of you are leaving here alive!
Hat satchel, right? What? Guess that was me reloading automatically. Okay, really?
Ridley Williamson! You knew what you was getting into.
There we go.
Look what I got here. There's some bitch is still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you.
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Alright. Well, on a day's work, I suppose. I made $50, and if you excuse me, I'd like to get some more. Honor. Apparently I do have 2 different rifles. I select by hitting the D-pad. Said something about a satchel to heal, but I didn't see how to do that, unfortunately. So I have to look that up. mean to kill the horse. I don't think I... Might not have been me, though. Horse meat +1. Alright. Horse. Hello. Oh, before I go, let's go grab this. Cool. Just like that, I have a lot more money. I'm gonna wait for this train to pass. Alright. Just playing it safe, that's all. Take a look at the old map here. See what we've got. Alright, so we are obviously close to Armadillo, so let's head to this guy's place. There we go. Maybe later. Don't worry, she'll still be wanting help next time I pass through here. Hi, caramba. Nice cloudy, overcast sky here in this game. Thankfully, it's actually sunny in real life where I am. Good old Royal Oak, a northern suburb of Detroit. Home of 90s TV sitcom Home Improvement. Tim the Toolman Taylor lived in Royal Oak. The hardware store he went to was located in downtown Royal Oak. Alright, let's get into town here. Alright, well, let's find a place to tie this horse up. There's one over there, but it's being blocked by that, sorry. It's being blocked by that stagecoach, unfortunately. Oh, that's the guy I'm looking to see. If I can maneuver this horse around here, I might be able to do it. There we go. Cool. It worked. Hey, someone in the chat. I'm sorry. It took me a moment to... Cool. This is my first time playing this game. I'm playing it other than, like, seeing the opening cutscene, that is. This is a game that's been on my to-do list for a while.
With no uncertainty, that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day,
I finally decided to get around to it.
Ah, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well,
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
He seems in better spirits.
How are your wounds?
Much better. But then they would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Let me guess, laudanum,
sure you
right?
do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay. This doesn't exactly seem like the type of mission this guy would undertake, but whatever.
Head for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
And let me guess, I'm the one who's going to be driving. And shooting if we get attacked. Okay. Excuse me, dog.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with the colic.
I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Thousands?
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. And I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace.
Sure, I'll definitely give Undead Nightmare a try, but I'm not sure if I have a copy of the game that includes it or not. The box doesn't seem to say so, but the used game store I bought it from might have put in a different disc that might have had it. I have to check that. Regardless, I only paid $3 for this game.
After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the page.
Wait, what?
Such as?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary for a man in your line of work, I assure you.
What are you planning on having me do?
No, just a little innocent ballyhoo to grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all. Do you think that buxom young girl you see on the voyage camera posters knows the first thing about photography? Advertising, my boy, is the future.
Right.
Light here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd.
What am I doing again? Well, yeah, thanks for the sub. Wait. Why in the world did you drop me off here when you're going to the same place that I'm going to? This guy must be the great-grandfather of Don Draper or something. Maybe the grandfather, I don't know. How am I... Okay, I guess I'm not that far away from where I'm supposed to go.
Are you friends?
What?
Hard-working souls of Chola Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures
I think the game
headache,
just glitched.
neuralgia, earache, toothache, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chest, swelling of the throat,
There we go.
contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts, and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who can prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
Now I get it.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Now, what am I supposed to
Be
do?
you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no
I'm pretty sure it's just laudanum.
Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there.
Yep.
Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Should I miss deliberately?
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing...
If I do that, I might have to replay this sequence. I don't want to do that.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
All right.
I thought we was here this evening.
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir. Look out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and walk away, do you? They don't work like that. Come on! Are you a man or not?
You told me to shoot your hat out of the air, jerk.
To our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean brawn. Come on, draw that new pound, sir.
Okay, what? The game was not giving me instructions as to how to actually do this. Let me take a look at the controls here. Punch. I was hitting right trigger to punch. What? Okay, I had to lock on.
Say good night, friend.
There it is, skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
Watch out, he's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
What? I shot the...
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind
Okay, how is that any different from the first time?
by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
I really don't... I'm sorry, but I really don't understand why I did differently the first time and the second time.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just
I
glad
failed
that
twice.
job
I'm gonna say
involves
no.
Chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He came across as a little curious, but I'm sure
More than you?
He's most often found in Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what he's, Oh, alright, I guess we can go to the, gunsmith and get some new stuff. Ah, there we go. Did not know where the horse was actually going to come in from, but whatever. Let's head to the gun shop. See what we've got here. Yeah. Let's take a look at the... Got it. Okay. I guess that's a place I could have bought. It's a little tough to tell whether I'm actually mainlining through the story or if I'm just taking on a bunch of side quests here. The game's not exactly clear what constitutes a main quest and what's side stuff. What constitutes a main story thing and what's bonus or side stuff. I'm not sure. Then again, GTA was always like that as well. Always gave you the initial of the name of the person who's giving out the quest. For as much as there is about this game that's different from Grand Theft Auto, there still is quite a bit that is awfully similar. It'd be very difficult for me to stream a GTA games on here because of all the licensed music. The last time... let me rephrase that. One time I tried to stream a game that had some licensed music from, let's say, some less than forward-thinking bands. I got a copyright strike. That'd be Brutal Legend. With the likes of Metallica and Black Sabbath and such who are not into that internet thing. They don't like the idea of people stream. I'm good. Why are you shooting at me? Because I don't have time to... Seriously? Unnecessary. Maybe I should have just shot him. I mean, at that point, it is a clear case of self-defense. Sorry. Apparently, I need a bath. And the game has not told me anything about any kind of bathing system or any kind of reputation hit from smelling bad, so until it does, I'm not going to do anything like that. Of course, it might have, and I just didn't notice. I don't know. There we go. Nice job using the stairs there. And the steps. Ah, crap. They're probably closed, aren't they? Dagnammit. I have $185. Alright, fine. I'll go buy this place. And the horse you rode in on.
Don't say.
That is the second time that piano player has stopped playing and stood up on his chair like that when I walked by. What is up with that? Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this thing. Guess this is my place now. Yeah, it says property purchased. Doesn't say anything about rent. Alright. Let's do a little save in here. And then we will go to the gun place. Look, a balcony. Cool. Hello. Actually, I have my own private access to the balcony. Interesting. I didn't even notice that door. I'm an idiot. Hey, look, it's raining. This counts as a shower, right? Right? No? Alright. Hey, gunsmith, I bought a house near here just so I could make it easier.
How are you, Fred?
Yeah, what? Wait, what? Why does that cost more than a house? I don't know, but that's gonna leave me with not much money. Yeah, it is definitely raining. Alright. We'll head back under here for a moment while I take a look at the map. Let's take a look here. I can go back to, the ranch. Help Bonnie out with something. I guess I'll do that. Where did I park that horse? Yeah, well, whatever. Ah, there it is. So yeah, let's take a look and set the old marker here. Just taking my leisurely pace through this game. It's early. I got plenty of it to go. I wonder how many streams it's going to take me to get through this game. If I actually do 2 hours every day, and it takes me, it's going to be a 60-hour game, that suggests about 30? I don't know. Of course, that assumes that I'm playing it well enough. I don't have to keep repeating missions over and over again. Fly the bird. Okay, let's, I can't imagine this kind of riding is very pleasant. Riding through the rain on what are presumably very muddy paths now. Look at that bunny. Actually, it's more of a rabbit than a bunny, but whatever. There we are. As with any GTA style game like this, the weather is going to immediately change to whatever it needs to be to suit this mission. As soon as I engage this, at least I assume that's the case. I remember in GTA 5 it automatically changed the time of day to match whatever the mission requirements were. It's not like Shenmue where you actually have to physically wait for a specific time. That'd be messed up.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston.
No.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, we had drought, we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Huh? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that
What?
is.
What is?
Breaking in horses.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider.
Not enough to get around. Marston doesn't exactly look like a city dweller to me, though.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Okay.
Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses. Hello, mister.
Come on.
Now, even though I don't have work today, I do have quite a few chores that need doing, so I might end up calling it after this mission.
On what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. They ain't exactly a state secret. Sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Come on, let's rope one.
Alright.
Easy now.
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso. That's it. Keep a hold of him now.
Keep him still now.
That's
Oh,
it.
this is
Now
our
hold on
time.
to it.
Here we go. You're mine now.
See it,
Keep
boy.
at it,
Come
Mr.
on,
Marston.
come on, come on.
Take it slow now.
Don't spook him too much.
Yeah, boy. Come on.
Okay.
That's it. Don't give
Come on,
up.
nearly got it.
Come on in, cowboy.
You're doing fine.
Relax now.
And how long do I have to do this for?
Hold on.
There we go.
Look at that. We'll make a cowboy out of you yet.
Mount your horse.
Mount up, Martin. You leave this one to me. I think it's an activity for old timer like me. I'll take this one back to the range. See you later.
Alright, so that's how you,
Let's rope another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Apparently she's not done
What are
yet.
you waiting for? You haven't fun all day.
Dagnammit.
Come on, come on.
Easy now. Hang on to him. Just want to break him in. I got a hold on him. Hold on to him. Come on.
Oh, this ain't good. Almost got you. It's all right.
Alright.
I
Hope
got
I'm
you
doing
now.
this right.
Relax.
The camera is not exactly cooperating. So I'm too close to this tree. I think that's the problem.
That wasn't so bad.
You're a regular Bronco buster, city boy.
Alright.
Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to ranch.
Alright. Hey, horse. I'm sorry. But the mission made me do it.
Faster. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
some deck must be shy a joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you can... Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Ah, crap. More horses.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He never admitted, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Oh, dear.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead.
Alright, so are we...
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
So I guess we're going to be herding horses now. Oh, there we go. I see it on the... I see the icon on the map.
Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
I'll see you there, miss.
Good thing it's relatively easy to hold A and hit B at the same time with my right thumb. Obviously, it's not gonna be my left thumb.
Come on.
I have no idea what I'm doing. But I think I'm driving these horses towards that yellow dot. At least that's what I think the game wants to do.
Come on.
I did not see that rock in front of me. Okay, let's get to the left of them and hook them right. If I can. Me talking like I know what I'm doing. Hey, horse. Dagnammit. Hay's for horses. That's why I'm saying hay. What is going on here? Well, I've just split up this group of horses into two. So how about if I corral them back together and try to drive them towards that yellow dot.
Whoa there.
Not surprisingly, a horse is not as easy to drive as a car. It's almost as if it has a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am leading them in the opposite direction of where I want to go. Okay, let's, crap.
Yeah.
Looks like I'll be pretty close to the 2-hour mark at this point. Oh.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, Stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Let's go!
Really? Do you need all of these horses? Dagnammit. I was looking at the right bar, I think that was my stamina, but no, it's the left one. Okay, what?
Come on, come on! It's all right. Come on, baby.
Imagine this one's gonna be tougher.
Whoa! Relax now. That's it. God damn it! Easy there. You're mine now.
Trying to push the analog stick in the opposite direction of where I am. There we go.
There you go.
Alright. Hopefully that's my horse following me. Yes, it is. Awesome. Yeah, I've got this horse.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Alright, so I have 2 horses now.
Come on.
Alright. Alright. So I guess we got a next mission to do, but I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna set a, I'm actually closer to Armadillo here. I'm gonna set a waypoint to my newly acquired house. New items now available from stores. Doesn't say what's, crap. Doesn't say what store, but dagnammit. Hey, bunny. Sorry, folks, this GPS system is giving me trouble. Here we go. But yeah, I'm just about ready to call it a stream here, folks. Just about 2 hours, maybe 10 minutes shy of it, but whatever. While I'm en route... Oh dear. While I'm en route to my new digs, I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate when people... Hold on. Take time out of their day to watch my streams and videos and such. Just as a quick reminder, I do a stream like this almost every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, at least I do from Sunday through Thursday. I do a retro stream on Monday night at 8 p.m. and a modern stream on Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Those are, again, Eastern Standard Times. And I also do 4K and or HDR uploads on Fridays that usually publish on Saturday. So, tonight I'm going to be playing a little Super Mario World on my RGB modded Super Nintendo Junior with the help of the good old open source scan converter. That'll be 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so if you're interested in watching me play a 2D Mario game from the Super Nintendo, go ahead and watch that. It might be interesting. I don't know. It should be fun for me anyway. Which one of these can I use either one of these? And this Wednesday, I'll be doing something. I haven't figured it out yet though. But this Friday, I'll definitely be finishing up my look at Halo the Master Chief Collection with some 4K HDR footage of, well, technically it's not the Master Chief Collection. I'll be finishing up my Halo stuff with some 4K HDR footage of Halo 5 Guardians, so roughly the first hour of that game. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back here tonight, 8 p.m. for some Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, and tomorrow at 11 a.m. for more Red Dead Redemption. And until then, take it easy.